for today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Cup of coffee.
At least it's not 1 o'clock in the morning when we're recording this. But that one actually turned out pretty good.
That one was really good.
Because the animals were asleep.
Yeah, they were tired. Because it was way past their bedtime.
Yeah. So it worked better. But that's not sustainable. It's really not.
It's not sustainable.
And we have today over on X, somebody that's an astrologer in the big, beautiful sky. I'm not familiar with this individual, but had a nice summation that the sun just unleashed the biggest solar storm in 20 years. Venus is conjunct with Pluto. The sun enters Aquarius. That'll be tomorrow on the 20th. I think that's when she posted it yesterday on the 19th. We're recording this on January the 19th, 2026. So Mercury Cazimi on the 21st. Don't ask me what a Cazimi is. This is the geometry thing. Mercury conjunct Pluto on the 22nd. The Sun conjunct Pluto on the 23rd. Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means shit getting ready to go down. That's my putting the fries in the bag. And she also says Mars in...
Wait, no, you can't get past that. What do you mean shit's gonna go down?
That's a prime example of Aries right there, folks. That is a prime example of Aries. She also says Mars is conjunct Pluto next week on the 27th. And she said a solar storm like this, plus the inner planets hitting Pluto, means major energy, so expect to see people anxious, unable to sleep, erratic, violent, nonsensical, and volatile. Lots of deep breaths and grounding this week. That means...
And I'm out of cigarettes.
Further hermit mode. Well, yeah.
And I gotta be... Well, okay, wait. How long does that last? How long does that last again?
You can go back tomorrow when this is uploaded and you can listen to it as many times as necessary.
That's not cool.
Well, I mean, it's just one of those that these things move. It moves and changes slightly daily.
Okay, how bad is it going to be when I'm at work? Because I have to work. Yes. That is a must.
You do have to work. That is a must. And so if you're aware of it, the potential is going on. We understand that Aries has very low emotional maturity sometimes. For lack of a better term, that's all I can say.
Yes.
Again, it's a matter of leaping before looking.
It's the immature child of the zodiac.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We've got
the start of the zodiac chain.
Mm-hmm.
And Pisces is the end. And then when you combine those two, you got some fuck shit.
Mm-hmm. And so it's one of those, if you've got somebody that has, and there are millions that struggle with emotional regulation, that are emotionally immature and infantile. And so... And it was like Peter Novak was talking about, that we truly have a problem with a lot of people being possessed. He wasn't joking.
Yeah, no.
And you can see that.
That's scary.
Uh-huh. Yeah. This is why I stay in the house a lot.
I have no choice.
I get that. But even as far as, and Kid and I were talking about this earlier, internet has given people a window to the world to share their stupidity. And honestly...
To share their poison, almost.
Honestly, I have drama fatigue.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised it hasn't hit you beforehand.
Oh, no. I mean, it's just one of those that when you had the agitators who went in a church, a sacred space, and I will tell you, as far as Christians, it's one of those that, yes, God will protect you, but he expects you to do something also. And there are Christians that have been persecuted and murdered by the thousands and millions for years, but you never heard about it until recently. And Nicki Minaj. Who would have thought? I mean, now that's a very Aquarius thing for God to use Nicki Minaj.
It's the perfect person for him to use.
Mm-hmm.
One of the perfect people for
Yeah.
him to use.
Because we are perfectly imperfect and he loves us anyhow.
I always liked Nicki Minaj personally. I always vibed with her. There was always something about her that was just like, we could be friends. We could be if given the possibility.
But as far as these people thinking that that's okay, that is,
No,
that's not okay.
it's not okay in the slightest.
And
That is something that has been a prime thing of that group of that specific group of people for years. For years.
Yeah.
And everybody else got caught up in it. That cancel culture, 2016, all that throughout all that period. We all know that time.
and it's reaching a fever pitch at this point. It really is.
Yeah.
That last bit of Pisces. And we had watched this God, this woman's dog had stuck its head in a plastic container that had pork rinds and got its head stuck. But somehow within the midst of that, she had taken the time to set up her camera and all this shit because it was content to her. It was showtime. And it's like,
That is, personally, I would not. I get it. People share videos. It is a new form, it's a new form of home videos in a way. I get that. But something like that, back in the day, nobody was going to ever set up a camera just to film themselves taking off a canister
right.
of an animal. Nobody was going to be doing that.
No.
Maybe there was a few people, but who knows? Who knows? Realistically, if I was in that situation, I would have been like, oh, fuck, shit. Okay, and try to get that thing out. Not even think about recording that shit.
Right.
Just immediately be like, my dog, he's going to suffocate.
Right. An emergency situation, which the dog wasn't going to suffocate anyhow, because that it wasn't totally up around its neck. It could get air.
All that pork rind does getting up in
Well,
its lungs.
it's a dog.
Still.
I think they're impervious to a lot of stuff. But we have moved so far past showing somebody, I still enjoy somebody showing a nice presentation of a meal.
Yeah.
That's relatable. That is human.
Or like showing their sketchbook or something like that.
Yes. But this constant attention-seeking, failed drama student shit, people are over it.
Yes.
And
the
then some.
purposefully doing stuff for content, people are over that.
And I will tell you this. That was a church that was in Minneapolis, which is having severe problems right now. Please pray for those people. But in our area, even a few years back when stuff started going sideways, there were people that Second Amendment armed congregants. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. We knew one of them. That he, with the pastor, had formulated a plan, which was this gentleman would sit at the back of the church where the door was, and had anybody entered that had ill intent, he was going to take action because he was not going to allow the other members of the congregation to be harmed.
Right. Right.
So it's one of these people, I don't know if they purposefully pick where they target or what, not sure. But not all areas are like that. Not all areas will tolerate that. It shouldn't be tolerated anywhere. It's illegal. It's totally illegal. This is thuggish mob mentality behavior, and it needs to be dealt with swiftly and severely. These people need to be rounded up. They need to be prosecuted. They need to do some serious time in prison as a deterrent. This is part of the problem that everybody's screaming right now. Until we see arrests and convictions and stuff like that, this stuff will continue. And maybe it has to get to a fever pitch so that everybody understands, even the ones in the bleachers can understand there's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just
That's
like,
literally it. It's like, okay, what is it? You got to make a mess to clean a mess.
yeah, yeah.
So,
And kid, there's a gentleman, and I can't remember what Jamal's channel's name is, but he has gotten into the realm. There's different groups of people that are just now entering into understanding, oh shit, there's a problem. And he was
shit.
he was getting into the realm,
Hell.
what used to be called conspiracy theories. And this is totally new to him. And his reactions are priceless because it is that, oh shit, this stuff is real.
Mm-hmm.
It's not relegated just to the realms of the odd people.
Nah, when you get stuff like that, like that's real people reacting to,
Yeah.
like waking
Normies.
up. Yeah.
And that's what it
And
is.
they're
It's
recording
normies.
their journey of waking up
Uh-huh.
and sharing it with everybody.
Yes. Which helps wake other people up
Yeah. We've had a lot of fuck shit going on.
for a long time. And to start asking questions rather than blindly believe. That's one of the key components to helping someone wake up. Oldest kid and I were talking on the phone the other day, and it's like, mom's generation. And with the boomers, a lot of it, I don't, and I'm not trying to slam them in any way, but there was almost like a naivete with that group of people that, yes, you could trust the police, or you could trust your physician, or you could trust whomever. Okay, being a child of the 60s, that was breaking down then.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just because I watched something on TV. It's because I interacted with people.
Yeah.
And when I went through the academy, that did more to enlighten me as far as law enforcement. I'm not saying all of them, but it's like,
But a
yeah.
bad apple spoils the bunch.
It does. And as far as that code of silence, that if somebody does something bad, for the other ones to not say anything, that exists.
That ain't right.
It ain't right. It is a matter of being virtuous, of being honorable, of your word being your bond. Because a person is only as good as their word. Now, we're not talking about people who are misinformed or mistaken or something like that, because that journey of living and growing and going, oh, okay, yeah, I learned this, and now I find out that wasn't so. There's a lot of us at that point in the journey.
Yeah.
But it's like, to go through there, it used to be, honestly, that if somebody told you something, that you could count on it. And that seems to be such a rare thing anymore. And that makes me feel sad. It does. Because in my belief system, lying is not acceptable. That you will be held accountable for every word, every deed, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And to be careful with them. I mean, that's the difference between telling someone that what they did was idiotic and telling them that they were an idiot. Now, if someone has a long history of doing idiotic things, then they fall into the realm of being an idiot. Yes, by their fruits you shall know them.
Yeah.
Or a dumbass, and we've got lots of them.
Unaware. Yeah. Unconscious.
Yeah. To not know something is to be ignorant of a thing. To remain ignorant when you know that there is a way to inform yourself, that's choice, and you get held responsible for that.
Yeah, and I'm learning that right now. I'm still learning that. Because it's like, okay, and I'm talking about this job a lot, and I bring it up. Because it's like, okay, studying how other people learn the stuff, and it's like, okay, how do they do that? And I'm assuming, okay, they know the sales, so they must automatically be looking at the sales paper like whenever, and so it's like, okay, maybe I do need to do that. Maybe I
To
need to keep up with that.
Yes, yes. And that is one of the reasons. There's many reasons that you have in the job that you do. You are learning many things that you're not even aware that you're learning.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
But it used to
This whole
be,
thing, it's like, in the way that people interact with each other.
yeah, that has changed
Looking
so
at
drastically.
looking at the younger generation versus people closer to mine or even older. And it's like, oh shit. These children literally are messed up.
A lot of them, yes, because that they were given the internet and devices too early.
Yeah.
And it has stunted normal development. It honestly
Yeah.
has. It is not a matter of being a voyeur to someone else's drama. It's a matter of putting down that stuff and going out and actually living.
And dude, people will show you what their social media is like what the stuff that is on their pages and all that.
Uh-huh.
It's a journey.
Oh,
That's interesting. That
you
is an amazing study.
it is, and it's an amazing tool
Yeah.
because, and that was something I knew years ago, as far as the Facebook and everything like that. You can sit there, people have a tendency to overshare greatly. And I'm like, why would you say that? The entire world, some of them may be good people, some of them may be not good people, now have access to that. Why
Yeah.
would you put that out there?
Right. Literally. Why would you basically dox yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you need like ever since the internet, like when that big .com boom happened, and then MySpace, when MySpace really happened during that period, it was you never trust anyone on the internet. That was something people told you. You
Yes,
don't trust anything on the internet. You don't believe everything on the internet. And
right.
when people grow up on the internet, unguided, you got people being brainwashed from a very young age into some shit that they really should not.
Well, you've got,
You got children being exposed to stuff that they should not.
right, should never see. And
They should be kept far away from that shit.
yeah, but that's where parents, even, oh, we have to send them to public school. Do you? No, you don't. There are alternatives.
That was like Live Leak. Live Leak is now the modern day. You know how in Dirty Donna, Olivia always talks about like Live Leak and stuff like that, or at least she did in the first one.
No, I
And then
didn't.
the ad for the Roach plush.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She's like, because I watch Live Leaks, and it's like
What is that?
basically. I was getting to that. It is the modern day version of Best Gore
Oh,
or
okay.
oh god, what was that one that you watched?
Oh, rotten.com.
Yeah, it was basically it's Live Leak is the modern day version of Rotten.com and Best Gore, and children are fucking watching that shit.
And it's desensitizing them.
Yeah.
It truly is. I mean, even when I was still counseling and stuff, and
My generation was exposed to that shit.
well, and this was what was so hard about parenting with the internet. It was either you abide by the rules or I do without Wi-Fi, which I thought about it. I really did.
Uh-huh.
Because teenage brain is not the same thing as adult brain by any means.
Nobody's you're not a failure as a parent because of
Well, it's new. It's new.
literally it was new.
Challenges.
That's the thing. That's the issue. There's going to be with shit like this, in technicality, millennials and Gen Z were the test run.
Yeah. We've decided that we are all actually sea monkeys, and they're just whoever they are, just testing whatever fuckery on us.
That's like almost any new technology that
Mm-hmm.
comes out. There's always, or like games or whatever. There used to be when the games actually used to be good. There's always going to be hiccups on
Yeah.
day one.
So you have the beta testers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the beta testers, and then you get the people who supposedly get the finished product, and then that first one, oh shit, not all the issues is not all gone.
Sure.
It's still got plenty of issues on day one, but by the time the second model rolls out, they're ironed out. By the third point, they're good. By the fourth point, it's just aesthetic.
Yeah. But it's just with the drama, the perpetual drama. And my question is, when you have somebody that is emotionally immature or infantile, and do have this main character syndrome and or whatever, what do they do when the shit really hits the fan? What will they do?
They will shit. They will shit. They will be some of the ones that will actually like throw shit into the fan.
I mean, Coof was a test run on a lot of this stuff. And how do people act?
Some people, well, for the most part, everybody was like, fuck, we don't gotta wear masks anymore. And most people have sort of forgotten about that at this point.
Oh, well.
But there is still plenty of them out there.
Yeah.
Especially there's still plenty of extremists out there. There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
few people that you'll see come into the store with masks on.
Yeah. Like that's because they, again, trust the science. Well, during the time of the Spanish flu, it wasn't the flu that killed as many people as the bacterial pneumonia from the mask killed people.
They're fine being worn in temporary times. They're like, if you wear them for about like 2 hours, you're gonna be all right.
You're breathing your own waste product.
Yes, but if you wear them, that's about the max that they got. Because it's not like, yes, you're breathing your own waste product, but at the same time, it is preventing droplets.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want somebody sneezing in your face.
But people all do spit when they talk.
Well, that's true too.
So,
Some more so than others,
exactly.
especially if they're escalated.
Some of those people really should. They really should just have a spit guard at all
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Just something.
And that's the
something
thing,
in
it's-
front of their face. Where I got the mustache, shit gets stored up in there. So sometimes when I'm speaking and I get really excited, I see something just fly. I see a droplet fly out, and I'm like, oh shit! I just saw that just.
Yeah. And that's where you need to keep just a bottle of vodka handy and just wipe your mustache down. Vodka is a fabulous disinfectant.
We have talked about that at work.
Mm-hmm.
About drinking the vodka. Just be like, yeah, Everclear, that will clean you right from the inside out.
Don't really do that. For people who may just happen upon the channel, our podling pirates that's been here with us, these are people that are rational, reasonable peoples. Or they wouldn't have sailed with us for very long. It's incredible to observe all this stuff.
Yeah.
But it's going to get most interesting from now and through, I think maybe they said through May or something.
Oh, working at a store, you really get to see some stuff.
Yeah.
You really get to see the real life in-person experience. And it's not bad. It's not that bad here compared to other places.
No, that's why I say urban environments, and it's just like, yeah.
Like, we're in a good spot. Like, the shit that goes down, the crazy shit, that goes down. That, like, it's not even comparable.
No.
Not even comparable.
No.
It's like, do you remember the phone call where I had you heard it? I do have a witness for this because I went in and nobody else heard it. The dude screaming outside the store.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yes, but did you ever find out if, again, that was performative or if it was meth head or what?
I never did see the dude.
Well, at least the cops weren't there.
Yeah, the cops were not called. Nobody
So
in
it
the
couldn't have
store
been
fucking
that.
heard him.
Yeah, well,
Not even the dude that was outside.
it couldn't have been
heard
too
him.
bad.
No, it was loud. It was crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, not even the autistic dude that was outside the store heard it.
Well, that was a good thing. That kept him safe. And that's another thing for the people who
Actually, I should
have
not say that. Can you cut?
sensory issues.
Okay, yeah.
Then how does that affect them?
Right.
So you got somebody that's coming in that's a drama queen. They bringing all that in tow with them, causing other people to spurg out.
Listen, he's done pretty good.
Well, I'm not saying anything about the youngin.
He's actually a really calm and collected. He's a gentle giant. He's a cool person. I do like him. But it's like I literally asked him because he was outside, and it's like, did you hear it? He's like, no.
He may be immune to it by now.
More than likely, he had his earbuds in. So
Well, that
more
could
than
be a
likely,
good
so
thing.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, he was screaming bloody murder. It sounded like that.
But again,
for a
it's
second.
situational awareness. That's the only thing concerns me about the earbuds and stuff.
My issue is, how did the managers not hear that?
Right. And determine
And it be
whether
basically
that was
right outside the store.
Well, determine. Oh, we've got something. We do need to call the police.
Yeah, but anyhow, situations like that, meh.
But
Even that wasn't that bad.
as far as the drama and the people, I'm just over it. I am so over it.
Yeah.
And especially with the, geomagnetic storms and stuff like that, everything's going to be heightened. So to be self-aware and just sit there and go, yeah, I've had enough.
I spent my last monies on a pack of cigarettes when I got to work last time. And they're like, one of the dudes was like, no, you can't buy it. It's illegal. Because he does that to joke with me and to mess. Anyhow,
Kid will be 27 in March, on March 5th.
Yeah, and it's like, And then when I got up to the register, another person started doing that to me, and it's like, don't do that. Do you want me to get... Do I have to do the Dirty Donna thing? Do I have to do the Dirty Donna? It's like, they're like, who's Dirty Donna? And so I did the voice.
Yeah.
What the fuck does she say?
I don't know.
You don't want to see me when I run out of cigarettes.
Yeah.
I get violent. Live leak. Violent. Live leak. Violent.
Yeah.
It's like, literally being like, y'all have a death wish? Do you want to die?
Well, people who don't smoke, they don't understand. They really don't.
It's like, and it's like, I feel like I have to explain. It's like, I don't actually get violent during the withdrawals. I just get very bitchy.
Yeah.
That's it. I just have bad mood swings. That's it.
Yeah.
I just get very irritable. Very irritable.
Yeah. But it's like, let us know in the comment section, do you have drama fatigue? Do you have stupid people fatigue? Any of it. Let us know.
Have you ever experienced nicotine withdrawal during these type of planetary alignments before?
Yeah. I was trying to quit smoking that one time, and they had called me to substitute at middle school. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to tell the people?
And it's like the suckers, when that withdrawal hits, the suckers do not do.
No.
They do not do.
No. Nothing, yeah. Because it's an addiction.
Nothing scratch the itch.
It is an addiction. It is a very, very powerful addiction.
Not even the cheap shit can save me then. I need the real good stuff. The stuff my mom smoked. The stuff Dirty Donna smoked second-handed while she was in the bath when she curled her hair. I need the stuff my sister smokes.
The world was a better place when you could smoke. It really was.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what's wrong with everybody, is that they needed that nicotine.
The world was a better place when everybody smoked.
Yeah, it really was.
Do
So,
you know how much it would be nice to smoke right there at the register?
yeah. And nobody paid any attention to it. And then you had the Karens who came in.
The drama.
Yep.
It's all, and if you notice, it's the Karens.
It's always the Karens.
Type people that are like that. They're
Yes.
the ones that cause the problems.
Yeah. They are the locusts and cankerworms. I really believe that. Do you want to tell the people where we can be found?
Yeah, you can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Rolanda, COCWS. Thank you all for joining us, and have a good...
Yeah, if you want to go over at X, I did repost about the dog getting his head stuck in the pork rind thing. You too can see the drama.
It's quite the clip.
Yeah, it's interesting.
She scooped it out, rather than just...
There was a lot of
by the back of the legs
poor
and pouring it
choices.
out.
There was a lot of poor choices there.
She scooped out the motherfucking corp rinds? Pork rinds.
She could have just handled the whole situation just totally. Nobody would have known.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody needed to know.
Nobody.
So, anyhow,
The drama.
let us pray one for another and for our nation and our world.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you for joining us. I did your spiel on that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Know that you are loved. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.